Yeah, Razor. He says what needs to be said.
I know what you need to say. You need to say, Razor, it is such an honor and a privilege to share the microphone with you right now, brother. To join in and be a part of this. I told you guys, I'm feeling good. It is getting hot in here. I have no, okay.
I don't know about that, brother.
Alabama Abberation. Taking on the Juri Globbus from 404 Esports, the 404 Kings, and here we go, right off the bat, Abberation, raising hell, half the life bar gone in an instant.
We got some Juri action happening, gets their stock up, but the kid is not letting them out of the corner. They fight their way out of the corner with the DP right there.
Yeah, gets bopped upside the head with the Hadouken. The one more touch is going to do it, baby. That's what the women say about me. One touch to get it done. That's all it takes.
Taken that first round pretty convincingly, but here's the thing. A lot of times you start to make a comeback with just like a small chunk of health in Street Fighter 6 and you're just done playing. Like it's just it's rough. And that's how I felt about that match. We were seeing
it's a very explosive game. You know, one touch you can do a lot of damage, and then you get them in the corner, you throw them once, and then you got the threat, especially Ken. Ken got the threat of the throw loops nonstop. But Abberation kind of getting backed up right now, kind of getting walked down. No anti-air there. Oh, answers the drive rush, drive impact, and gonna kill him. Gonna kill him. Game one going to Alabama.
Ken's got a little bit of a Bama vibe to him, I'm telling you.
I'm about to get my guitar and start playing Leonard Skinner, folks. It's getting wild up.
Boomi FGC. Yay, let's go, Teddy. Yeah, Teddy hype. See, I like Juri. I feel like I don't get to see a lot of Juri, but she just seems like a really cool character.
I like Juri, but I don't like Juri fans. They all seem like foot fetish weird.
See, that's true. That's the bad rep. That's why no one's playing her.
Yeah, because you get pinned. You get pinned with that. You know, with that reputation. Here's the reputation. Wall splat. Little big combo. Goes up top. Oh, gives up the corner. Abberation. Now got an opportunity, but just keeps getting touched. There's the perfect parry. Nobody home. Coming through. Whiff. Spaghetti City up in here, but we're going to finish this one off quick.
They might have the sauce, but they've got the spaghetti tonight, too. That was a little silly double whiff grab.
I like that, Scott. Oh, who we got here? We got Uncle George in here on the PlayStation Discord chat. Hell yeah. We doing it. Abberation taking another round.
Uncle George, are you there? I'm just hearing scary groaning sounds. Oh. Maybe not quite yet. One step closer, though. We got him in chat. No, he's gone.
Oh, we had him in chat.
Guys,
he's from Eastern Kentucky like me, man. We're technologically challenged. It's tough. It'd be tough sometimes.
Juri wants to get their fireball game going, but they still have to deal with Kings. Ken doesn't need a stock for his to be good.
Yeah, I've been trying so hard to use that fireball, and it just has not taken any neutral control yet this whole game.
Oh, level 2 into the get bodied into the corner.
Wow.
We'll see you later. 2-0 Abberation. Alabama taking the first set 2-0, baby.
Yeah, the Juri player just trying so hard. Globbus movement going, but Abberation just had him at every corner, every single time. It just didn't work. Couldn't get the fireball going. Couldn't get the install started. Couldn't get damage in neutral.
Timmy, are you here? Timmy,
it's
guys,
funnier that
Uncle George has been taken over by a terminal. Skynet has become self-aware tonight on the Midsouth Fight Club.
Folks,
it is Judgment Day. Judgment Day is here.
Sometimes you got to give them a little bit. You got to tease them a little bit before you get the real thing. This is the Uncle George commentary teaser.
Hey, I want you guys to. I want to set the stage for you guys. I am about a quarter way through that bottle of turkey. I'm feeling good. I am wearing ball shorts. I have a bathrobe on and nothing else. It is feeling good in here tonight. We're rocking it.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
4H Tim versus Navy.
Mason, I just like to think that you always have the bandana. Like you sleep in the bandana.
I do actually. I put it over my eyes like a eye mask.
Oh, that's exactly yeah. You don't take it off, you just lower it.
I just lower it over my eyes. I wake up in the morning. The first thing I do is I pull it up so I can see.
Pull it back up.
Like Kenshi from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's me when I'm sleeping.
When he's when Mason's awake, he plays Street Fighter, but when he's asleep, he plays MK.
Hey, look,
in my dream.
Look, that's me. Like when I get off work at 3:30. At 3:30, the pants and the shirt come off, the bathrobe comes on, and we go until I gotta go somewhere. You know, if I got volleyball ball games, you know, we rock it. You know, we put on some. We look decent, but right now we just killing it. 4H Tim in the house. 4H Tim, we got 4H Tim to come up to Kentucky. I think he was here for Turning Point, the first big Street Fighter 6 event in Kentucky. One of the first big Street Fighter 6 events anywhere. Hosted by QCS.
I remember that.
At the Clarion Event Center. Yes, Scott, you were there rocking it, weren't you?
Yeah, you got me to do that tournament. I would consider that my first major leap into traditional commentary.
Mason, were you at Turning Point?
I don't think I was actually. Where was Turning Point again?
It was at the Clarion Hotel. It was like a 2-day event.
No, I was. I went to Midsouth though.
Listen, Turning Point was a by God banger.
I heard.
I mean, we had 100 people for Street Fighter 6, and Justin Wong whipped everybody's ass. like it was bad. It was bad. There was not a single person. Justin Wong entered like 6 tournaments and won them all. And never really. There's only one tournament that it like came close, and I think he beat. Airborne 3-2 in Marvel.
Oh wow, that must have been a set.
Yeah. Turning Point was a banger. Probably the highlight of my TOing career.
Yeah, it's funny. I went to that Outlaws event and they were giving out Turning Point T-shirts, so I technically do have a Turning Point T-shirt. I just didn't go to it.
Hey, we weren't giving them out. We sold them for $5 a piece. We sold them for $5.
Okay, yeah. Brief donation.
That's great.
I feel that. Boys, where is Navy?
Navy's just contemplating that guile up there.
That is not good, folks.
About it, yeah.
Our next to the Coast Guard, our only other form of water protection, the Navy is experiencing technical difficulties. I blame the Russians. Right now.
Speaking of technical difficulties, have I conquered mine?
Yeah, Tim, we hear you, baby. Tim, we hear you, baby.
Hell yeah.
What'd you have to do? Hack the Matrix?
Tim, you sound okay. I want to let you know that I am just a little bit drunk. Just a little bit.
I just want to let you know, me too.
Hell yeah.
Somebody's been putting alcohol in Razor's alcohol. Again.
Yeah, somebody's been putting turkey in my turkey.
Tom said that to me. I was like, what you been putting in my drink, Tom? This whole weekend at Arcade Expo, and he's like, I've been taking stuff out of your drinks, buddy. Like, I ain't fair.
Yeah, I love my little Frankenstein setup. I finally got going here. I have to connect my PlayStation to my phone to use my voice, but I can't watch the stream that Zyson's putting up, so I have to go to his Twitch directly and watch it on my tiny-ass phone here.
Oh, so you're probably also like on a 5-second delay or something.
You're going to be on a pretty rough delay.
Just let you know.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't even think about that.
Here's the deal, though. Here's the deal.
You got to find a way to look at this. Yeah.
Just follow my lead, Tim. When you're feeling good, when you hear me raise hell, just start getting loud. That's all.
That's all I'm here for.
Here we go. 4H Tim getting put in the corner really quickly, trying to fight out against Navy. Navy. This
Did choose to
Marisa.
not go with that Guile. We're seeing this Marisa.
Which is also not a very good matchup, but I think Marisa could deal her damage when need be.
Well, here's the thing. You get one touch and you kill them. You kill them and they're dead in the first round. That takes 4H Tim absolutely bodied that first round. But, hey, we know he can answer back. The Grand Master. I think it's funny that the 404 Esports Shears 1 account is Diamond 4 Marisa. Who's been doing that? Because you have to literally go to the venue and just play rank to get it there.
Smoothly jumping over that fireball. In most matchups, that wouldn't be a big deal, but against a JP player, you feel so powerful you can get close to him when he's got low drive. Every inch matters.
Oh,
But it doesn't matter if you die.
Tim does not give a shit. He does not care. He does not care. Got kind of touched up that first round. Second round, he comes back. And look here, look here. The man sends him to the corner and starts doing work.
No, you gotta keep close, Marisa. You start losing.
Yeah.
You start creating distance. This is when you start losing the game. You gotta make
I'm
sure
just
you
gonna
stay
play
far.
this fun neutral. No siree, Bob. You're not playing Guile, and that is JP.
Hey, we got 4 commentators in here. Can we get a 5th? Can we get a 5th? Can we just do a party comms?
Oh.
Randy gets
First
back in
game.
here and just says hi every once in a while. Can we get Randall back in the chat? As 4H Tim takes game 1.
Randy, come mess up this. Come mess up this commentary. Let's just all. I told you to drag me down. We're dragging you down with him.
Randy, get in here and just talk about all the Dark Razor crash outs that you've been witnessing over the last couple years or so. Just talk to us about it.
Read us children's story books. We don't. This match speaks for itself.
Oh my God, coming through the portal, sending him back to the corner, doesn't get it up top and going to give up the corner pressure. But it doesn't matter because sends him across the screen and just starts raising hell. Goes through the portal and going to continue the nonsense. Grab, kill him right now. Right now, in front of God and everybody. 4H Tim, he's doing it. He's doing it, folks.
Oof. Back Gladius in front of Fate for Tim.
Oh, but gonna have to eat that amnesia in front of God and everybody. Oh, but doesn't matter.
Nice kick.
Just going to get the touch. Marisa, she hurt so bad. She hurt so bad, Mason.
There we go. JP's about to make it worse.
I will say the one
Okay,
nice
he's got the
out.
level 3 critical art. Is he going to use it?
Yeah, of
Hell
course, he's
yeah,
burnt
he
out.
is. It's not going to kill, but it's going to hurt so good, John Mellencamp.
He might
gonna
set
hurt
up
so
something
good.
after. Yep, he sets up that portal. Try to keep Marisa. Oh, burnt out Marisa
She's
on the other
burnt
side
out.
of the screen.
She's
Oh,
burnt
she
out.
gotta
Oh,
get in.
She got the dick kick. She got the dick kick, but it
Oh
don't
my
matter.
god, he got too
Dick
scared.
kick, dick kick, and the dick punch. That's all that matters.
Marisa got
That
3
is
bars.
JP's weak point. You hit him in the balls and it hurts a little bit more. You get it like 0.5% more damage. I think that was the difference.
Oh, gotcha. Man, so I guess like the one nice thing about getting cornered by JP is he gets closer to you.
Yeah, I mean most of the time.
Or at least this guy is, yeah. Not only
Yeah.
we're H him, he comes into
There we go.
Nice check. I believe that. Looked good. Marisa player might have not took that one out, but honestly didn't want to play Guile, stuck to it, and
4H Tim does it. I want to know 4H Tim what brought him to come to that particular gamer tag. Was he a big agriculture fan in grade school? Did he go to 4-H camp?
4-H camp. Yeah.
Like what head, hearts, hand, and health. Is that what it is, or is there some kind of dastardly answer to that question? 4H Tim, if you're in the chat, let us know, where did your gamer tag come from?
Yeah, in between games here, could I convince one of you guys to potentially invite me to the lobby so I can just spectate it directly? Maybe that'll cut out my whole lab situation here.
I'll get you in here.
Size can do that, because
Anyone streaming?
my man Tim didn't get a word in because he has no idea what the hell's going on. There we go.
That's what Tim
Uncle
does. He's
George.
around 2
Hell
players.
yeah.
He's waiting for them.
And on that note, I think I'm gonna tag out with Tim. I think y'all can
Hey,
take it from here.
Mason. Great seeing you, ladies and gentlemen. Even though we're at home,
Mason, I got about 30 minutes of battery.
A round of applause for
so-
Mason.
So maybe be ready to tag back in.
I'm on deck. Yeah, I'll be in the other VC. But great commentating with y'all. Catch y'all later.
Always a pleasure, buddy.
Love you, Mason. Be good, man.
Yeah.
And then there was 16 commentators left in chat.
And one of them, maybe two of them, has had a little too much to drink.
There's no such thing. I mean, there is such a thing, but we would know if we were to that point.
I have questions right now about how I'm going to get back up the stairs. I think I can do
You
it,
know
though.
what?
There's-
Lucky for
there's a
you,
way.
I have answers. It's
Scott,
called the crawl.
Scott, can you come help me right now?
I got you.
I'm really not that bad off. I'm playing it up a little bit as things get going fast. Perfect parry on the drive impact. Oh, but that is a razor punish, which is the kind of punish where you throw it out, it doesn't hit, and then you get hit in response.
Bison, heavy damage, my tricky trickster, but it doesn't matter how sneaky snake you are if you don't get to play offense. Brutally.
Warm rotisserie. I'm a big fan of that. Do you guys know what I had for lunch today?
What did you
I'm
have?
gonna go out on a limb and guess a warm rotisserie.
Close. It was hot food, but it came from the Walmart deli. Have you guys ever had dinner at the Walmart or lunch at the Walmart deli? Because it is underrated.
I have not, but I have pondered the option when in a Walmart before, so maybe
It's
this
pretty
is
good.
the first
I go
time
with
we
the
need to-
General Tso's chicken. It's very
They have
good.
General Tso's chicken.
Hell yes, they do.
Yeah, you can get about 1.5 pounds of it for $4.
Yeah, I spent $5.88. I got General Tso's chicken, macaroni and cheese, and also like mozzarella cheese bites. Probably
Tim
not good
picked me
for
up.
my
We're going to
digestive
Walmart.
system to have that much cheese. But Scott, I can't believe it. We're going to the final round. One
Hi, making
rotisserie
the comeback.
hitting the OD Psycho Crusher. Psycho Crusher. Gonna get the grab, put him in the corner.
Ooh, the risky dive works. Gets him out of there. Now Bison's burnt out in the corner dealing with these loops.
Yeah, this is exactly the situation that let my take the last. Wow.
Level 3 critical art.
That's one way to no longer care about burnout.
Look at that. Look at that. Has the lead, has 6 bars of overdrive to work with. The warm rotisserie is feeling right now, Uncle George. But hey, one touch either way is going to do it. It's patience time. Pull out your Guns N' Roses 8-track. All we need is just a little patience.
Any handle do it.
Beautiful DP. Great reaction.
Very nice. Yeah, that was one of those moments where it's like, it's not who gets the hit, it's who doesn't fuck it up. And just chilling and doing EXDP was perfect. Great job.
Yeah, rotisserie lost just a little bit of patience. Hit that drive rush button. And he was ready to murder him for it.
Was that 2? Okay, I didn't think that was 2. I was
I
confused.
think
That was one.
we got a character switch coming up.
They can't switch on a limb, so they're
Yeah, I
out
was
on
about
mine.
Now,
okay,
if
okay.
anybody knows that, it
My
is
bad.
Uncle George. I always switch when I win, and it drives him insane.
Hey, listen, in Super Smash Brothers, that's not a rule. And I've advocated for that rule because people complain about switching like they'll complain about switching stages and then counter picking the stage. I do that just to piss people off at this point until they do it, and it's not going to matter because I'm not that good enough to make that change happen. But
nothing heats me up like getting my ass whipped by somebody in a casual game. Switch characters on a win. Doing that to me in tournament, brother.
In most FGC games, that's not an option.
For sure.
In Smash Brothers, it is, and I use it quite often. And you know what else I'll do?
Blew my mind when I learned that.
When I do it, do you know what else I do, George? I say, when it comes time to ban stages, I say, I'm not going to ban stages. I don't ban stages, then I switch to a random character, and it pisses them off. Intellectual warfare.
You're not allowed to do that in, but then Tim can't get the TO to stop me.
Fantastic spacing with that heavy punch. Big knockdown, plus frames.
Oh, gonna get the wall splat into the level 1. Not gonna kill, but the throw after, it's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. We're going next round, and our boy from 404 Esports here down in Georgia can finish it off. A little combo to start things off and keep it going.
Using great use of the DI and other drive tactics there. We've seen just refuses to play defense when it feels like Rotisserie is finally getting their turn back. Now in Burnout, a scary situation. Getting pushed into the corner.
My loops now.
Patience may or may not be the answer.
Ooh.
Yeah, did you feel it coming?
Basic.
Oh, that's.
I mean, I felt that.
Y'all want to hard cancel.
I don't know if it was a bait or just a bad play, but we'll say it
That was
a
not
bait.
the time to do that.
We'll say it was a bait.
I felt it. And once again, I don't feel things at a high level. So if I'm like, I think they're going to do this because they've done this before numerous times.
Warm rotisserie looking a little chilly on that move right there.
Razor, I think
promise,
he's just
guys,
thinking about rotisserie.
This is the last time we're going to hear one of these. There we go.
The Razor ASMR pack, folks. Download it for an extra $5.90. Dreams the dream.
Oh my God, that was.
Comes with bottle popping sample, coughing sample, joyous sample. Children coming into room and Razor saying, "Get out of here."
Yeah, did you guys catch that earlier?
I did.
My son busted me popping a bottle on stream. Listen, like I told you guys, we don't have power here, right? So I am literally in my basement on a laptop, and the only light in this room is the screen.
That's hilarious. It's the way stream's intended. Let's take a look at chat real quick.
I saw Jimmy say he keeps his balls across the room like a true zoner. Listen here, I'm a zoner at times. I like to throw some tiger shots out there.
When have you? Oh, that's true. You do.
I like to throw some tiger shots out there with old Sagat. And listen, my balls hang low, baby. I can't move them.
It's one way.
I got to stay up close and personal. My weapon doesn't reach far.
Jimmy, you can't black out if you're already suffering a blackout.
Listen, I'm going to be one of the first people on the planet to suffer 2 blackouts in the same night because I've got the power blacking out and the wild turkey still flowing, baby.
Again, burnt out, but still in control. The reads.
Navy has shown they're not afraid to get out of trouble. And it just, when it gets called out, especially against a character like Ken, burnout or no, that's rough. Ooh, big overhead. Back to the corner. Now we're playing Street Fighter 6. Strike throw. What am I doing?
Works this time. Sometimes you do just have to be stubborn, though, when you're playing against a good player. Balls out the drive impact.
Okay, just I'm trying to shimmy.
You know what that means? I can't believe it. Oh my god. We're going to final round. Yet again, final round. May losing that round, but showing a lot of adaptation here, and now pushing into the corner. As Uncle George says, we play Street Fighter 6 now. Back to neutral. Getting the grab. Grab again. Grabbing McGrath. Yeah, why not?
Do it again, please. Oh.
Oh, answers back on the DI.
He's done that twice.
Get things close after this. I don't think this kills. This is critical art though.
Oh, he might be dead.
It might do it. It might do it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
dead,
I lost my channel.
Deader than a doornail. No, it's not going to kill, but the fan is going to hit.
Extremes in the chat also. Thanks for saying what's up. What's up to you too? Was staying at my buds last night and there was a tornado one counting over. We lucked out. That's good to hear. I'm glad you lucked out. Yeah, you never know in Kentucky.
Extremes, where you located at, baby? I'm up in Eastern Kentucky. We had some wind issues too, which is kind of why we have a power outage right now. We didn't lose power, but they are. Because we had some damage nearby, they're replacing some equipment and had to turn their power off. I'll be right back, folks. My children need some technical support upstairs. I'll let you know. If you don't hear back from me, I didn't make it up the stairs and back.
Godspeed, buddy. All right, so Abberation might have lost the last game in this last round, but seems to be in control currently. Look for it. That EXDP has just worked numbers this week. It got caught the first time and then never again. Again, not even using the X this time, being like, I can get you for free. It's fine. Shimmying out of the way of that. Crouching medium too. All right, but this could be the start of Aberration's comeback. Never mind.
With the Kalo catches. The Aberration has to be very careful with those Gen Right kicks. After that second one, regardless of whether he finishes or not, EXDP will smoke you for it. And Navy has shown they're more than the smoke.
Wow. Good match. Round of applause to both of our competitors. Last two players. So this is the end of round one. Or the end of the whole thing. Forage Tim's already played. Or is that just the same account? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Mike. This is they're both on 2 lives. This is the last 2 lives. If Leo gets it set, he swept their entire team.
Wow. All right. Well, Tim, I'm assuming you're rooting for Tim because you guys have a name in common, and that's how life works. Extremes. I'm north of Atlanta. Heck yeah. Well, hey, you know, there's tornadoes everywhere. That's for sure. But I guess we always think, us Kentuckians think we only have them here because we're silly. Yeah. Heck yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you avoided the NATO. We're going to see this Cammy player can avoid the NATOs here on screen. JP, yet again, pulling the JP. Just able to set that spike, and then it's like you have to either hard commit before it goes off or sit there and taking it. And sit there and taking it, easier said than not. Dead even on health, gets in. Got to make a big run. This is the start of it. Round out.
Oh, out the air. This hurts. Beautiful.
Yeah, catching her right out of that. Tim, so what are you looking to do as the Cammy player in this? They need this huge run back to win. So it's got to start pretty clean. What is the tactic you're trying to do here?
I mean, like anybody fighting JP, you got to stick to the man's chest. Be careful of the amnesias. You've got great mobility as Cammy. Obviously, that dive kick, disgusting. Going over the cane.
Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, you can use the dive kick. We've already seen it quite a lot.
Ooh, the cheeky reset with the hooligan. Oh, this man's dead. Oh, no level 3. Oh, but the dive kick again.
Yeah,
that's Cammy's best friend in life and in this matchup especially.
Dive kick. Yeah, dive kick looked pretty good in that match for sure. So, staying alive. What is the Cammy player's name? Because they all play on the same account.
Oh.
Yeah. It's Leia.
I have zero idea.
I found it.
The Cammy player's name is Ultimate Leo.
Leo.
Ultima Leo, yeah.
So I said, you know, there's a little tiny Asian woman that speaks before you talk that says "mic on."
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Is that like, do you have like a robot assistant? I want one. Tim, you should
What
say
up,
that one.
party people?
Raising your
4H
back.
back up. So is this the last set? This the last set?
If 4H Tim wins it, it's the last set. Leo has to do a fancy run back, but is up a game. So the fancy run back has begun.
Hold on. Just to give it an update on this. Leo is in the process would be in the process of sweeping their entire team. He has eliminated 2 players at 2 lives so far. He just took out one of 4H Tim's lives. Tim is down to 1 life. Leo still has 2. So we're seeing a potential 6-0 reverse sweep in action.
Okay, hell yeah. And I want you guys to know something. I've got good news and bad news. Okay. Let's let it wait till the end of this round here. As
Oh my goodness,
maybe,
what an interaction.
as 4H Tim can win it right now, but Navy has to get the run back all the way. He has to win this game and the next.
No. Leo has already eliminated 2 players.
Okay.
Yeah, and is halfway through eliminating 4H Tim. He just won the last game.
Okay, so if 4H Tim gets this, we have a last game situation.
Yeah, it'll be last game.
Okay, so I want you guys to know, I got good news and bad news. Good news, in the middle of my tech support situation upstairs, our power came back on back here in Eastern Kentucky. Let's go. How does that sound? As 4H Tim wins it, we're going to final game. The bad news though is my wife says if I'm not done by 9:30, I'm not getting laid tonight. So take that as it is. I love you guys. I love Street Fighter 6.
I got a funny feeling you'll make it.
Well, we're down to 1 final game. As long
But
as
we got a 5v5 after this though, right? We got a 5v5 coming up.
Ooh.
Oh, I keep forgetting there's 2.
Yeah, I'm not going
All
to
right.
make it through the 5v5.
Well, do me a favor. You finish out this game with us, and then.
Oh yeah, I'll be here through the 3v3. But while the 5v5
We'll
is
make it
going
without
on,
you.
I'm going to be absolutely balls deep in the old lady, if you know what I mean. And I said the last one was the last one, but here we go. One more bottle pop. There it is, baby.
Very good. Very, very good.
This
What
some
a way
hot
to
stuff.
finish up the 3v3.
Looks like some lag.
Oh, what do we got? What do we
The
got?
connection's falling apart.
Working through the lag. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Actually, they're not going to go. They can't. They're not. They can't hear me.
I liked it though.
Ironically, this just looks a lot like normal JP gameplay.
Extreme says, who is the gentleman with the southern accent, Razor or Tim? Both of them pretty thick. Timmy, baby, I like to think that your time in Louisville has slowed down the accent a little bit. I don't think you're as country as me anymore. What do you think?
Brother, if anything, I feel like it's just made it worse. Or at least that's what people tell me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen here. Oh my God, we're down.
I think your time in
Hey, this sucks. This sucks because they waited. Now they got 3 seconds left. I think this is a wash. I mean, 4H10 wins it. I say shut this shit down and start over.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there.
Yeah, I think, just shut. Oh, they don't care. They don't care. They're going. If I'm Tim, I'm doing the same stuff too.
Love of the game.
This is the stuff you don't account for when you decide to have this crap. Extremes need to hear my pro wrestling commentary. Funny story. My first ever experience on commentary was literally professional wrestling. That was my first time commentating anything, and I did it for like a year or two as the level 3 comes through for 4H10. And I think we may have a bit of a controversial finish here as he won that one.
Yeah, fuck us. Alright, so I'll have to hash this out.
Mosh Pit Messiah, hell yeah, I love pro wrestling. So does Razor. Extremes, Pro Ultimaleo. If you see
yes,
this,
I used to commentate for Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. That was my first foray into commentating. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. Can you beat it? Can you really beat it?
That's a perfect way to get into it. That's where you learn the whole. That's the secret sauce right there. You start with some, backdoor wrestling thing, and then everything is the hypest thing, and never to break kayfabe. You learn the 2 most important commentary tactics. Is it on YouTube? Probably not. We're all.
If you look up Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, you'll probably have to go pretty far back onto the. Probably have to go pretty far back onto there, but it's on there. Funny story, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, we got pretty big on social media because of a wrestler that we had called Daniel Richards, and I kid you not, his ring name was the Progressive Liberal Daniel Richards. And he would show up to like these coal mining towns in Kentucky and like pass out. Like he had a shirt that was just Hillary Clinton's face all over it, and which was also funny because she's not that aggressive, but he would like pass out like these papers where you could sign your name, like petitions to shut down local coal mines and put up windmills in their place.
Holy shit, that's genius.
Dude, it was people like, there was like one grade school, like a middle school we had a show at where a guy flashed a gun and had to be removed from premises.
Yeah, no, that's the ultimate
That's
villain.
hilarious.
That's
yeah,
so
it was
good.
like,
dude, I remember seeing that.
he was nuclear. Like the second that he came out to the Battle Hymn of the Republic, or Hail to the Chief, and people raised absolute pure hell. It was some of the greatest moments of my life.
That's awesome. You know who gave me my commentary start?
Hey, Mosh Pit Messiah says he came out on Vice. If you watch the Vice story, because 100% HBO Vice and a lot of national outlets, when we got big, came out and did a story on it.
Oh,
the
wow.
ring announcer, I did commentary, but I was also the ring announcer. So when you see the guy in the suit, the fat bald guy in the suit who said, "The Progressive Liberal Daniel Richards," that's me.
Wow. That's such a great story. I did not know that.
Dude, it was incredible. And I've told those guys recently, like I've started doing esports commentary. I do commentary on the radio for local sports. Zyson just got in here. Listen, he says he's testing the lag, but he's just trying to get a win in front of everybody. That's all he's doing. We know how Zyson is.
That's what we need. I need him to flex a little bit.
But I need 39 milliseconds lag. I don't think this is a big deal.
Yeah, I genuinely don't think it was on either player's part. It just seems to be
just a spike.
Dude,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Just a spike in the deal. So maybe when they get back in, we'll replay it. I don't know for sure yet. Comes into the
Boomi up,
problems.
GC. Are we going to start 5v5? Yeah, they're testing.
I think we may be finishing the 3v3 instead. Like maybe
we might be
playing the
doing that
game.
last match.
Yeah, they're going to check the lag. They said that the second round was better, the one that 4HTM won, but it still wasn't good. So we'll see what happens, Boomi. But I told the wrestling crew, like, if you have a big event and you want to bring back the Razor, you want to bring it back from one game and one event, I would do professional wrestling again.
That's one of my commentary goals. I want to do a wrestling match.
Can I get Scott? Can we get you to come back with me? Can you come
That
with
would be
me?
my dream. I would cry.
Let's do it.
I would do it off mic, but I would.
Funny.
Cry.
And another funny story is Zyson's going to play the other guy now. See what happens.
He's got to play everybody, right? Mosh Pit Messiah. Yeah. I go to my locals pretty often.
Zyson, all he's doing, he's unzipped his jeans right now, and he's just laying his dick out in front of God and everything.
We all
just
have
swinging,
our unzipped,
just swinging
for
it.
very different reasons.
Okay,
that's horrifying. That's scary.
They're just checking it out. They're just checking it out. There's a little more milliseconds here, but it still seems playable.
Dude, if I saw a JP player just walk up to me without pressing a button, I would put down the controller and put my hands up.
Look at that chest out. Look at that chest out. That's so
horrifying.
intimidating. So intimidating.
Mosh Pit Messiah, CCW. That's really cool. Yeah, I need to go to more local wrestling stuff. So, a fun fact, they have that Netflix documentary on wrestling on Netflix. I don't know what it's called, about like the wrestling thing in this area. And I'm not in it, but there is a poster for my band.
Oh yeah, that's I forget what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. It's the Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
OVW.
Ohio Valley.
Yeah.
OVW.
There's a Jack Holiday and the Westerners poster.
Al Snow owns it, or a portion of it, or something.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah,
that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Funny story, Al Snow. Tim, I'm going to send you this stuff eventually, but Al Snow was he was the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling champion for a little bit, and I interviewed him, and we did some stuff here and there. It was pretty funny. Yeah, he won our championship at in McKee, Kentucky, Jackson County, middle of nowhere, but it was fun. He had a run as our champion. He lives in Winchester. Al Snow lives in Winchester. Not to dox him in front of God and everybody, in front of the 25 viewers on Midsouth Fight Club. But yes, yeah, Al Snow lives in Kentucky.
Nagato, these rules are trash. All rules are trash. I've never met a rule up like. It's just the way.
Magnegro brings up a good point. They should have just gone to the lobby and not played it. It's hard to go back. But maybe they're not looking at the chat. Maybe they don't see what's going on. They just go ahead and play it out, see what happens.
Yeah, that probably would have been better. But
I'll tell you this: if I'm 4HTM and I want it 2-0, in my opinion, But if I'm the other dude, I'm not as willing to accept it. So.
Yeah, these are the perils of an online bracket. Hard to navigate. You have to try to remain fair, but also keep your rules, you know. And
yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
I do not envy the people higher than me. I'm just here to talk.
Look, we're just here to talk. We're just here to commentate, and we got to have some pro wrestling talk while we're in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was great. Boomi FGC, can we do TNS rules next time? I would talk to somebody more sober than this commentary group for that. We are.
Yeah, but I'll say this. I'll advocate for the Midsouth Fight Club rules. You know, we're just here to raise hell and have fun. I know at its heart this is competitive. Just please be, please be cool with everything. As we figure it out, we'll figure it out. We'll find the best way to do it. There's sometimes just things happen. We shouldn't have played out the rest of that game, but at the same time, because it was pretty much tied when the lag spike started, and then they played it out, and then it's kind of lame that it ended in a timeout with 4H10 winning, and then 4H10 won the next one, but at that point that game is tainted. In my opinion,
yeah, I have to agree with you there.
It sucks for 4H10, but I think we should have just replayed the whole game. You know what I mean? We should have just shut it down and started over. But
we're learning as we go.
Either way it goes. I know, guys, this is the third time I've said this, but I'm going to crack open the lid one more time. There we go. One more time. Take one more.
Sweet sound of victory.
Big swig of the Wild Turkey 101.
If anything
Fire
good has
Boom
come
out
from this.
2. Boom.
My bad, Scott. Go ahead.
You go.
No, you can't stop it. If anything's good, what? Razor's got
I'm just happy we've been able to slowly convince Scott to do wrestling commentary. I've told this man for years, he's got big Chris Jericho energy. I need that in my life.
Dude, I swear, if Scott and I... Are we replaying the set, Zaza, or
we're
replaying the game?
You guys got your dreams. See, we listen to the people here. Just the commentators don't.
Listen, can you guys imagine me and Scott on pro wrestling commentary? Can you imagine it?
Razor, I would wear some crazy glasses too. I would match your glasses energy if we did.
No, you can't do that. You can't steal my gimmick. You can't steal my gimmick.
Then you can't be bald then. That's my new thing. I shaved it off.
Boomi, I appreciate you realizing it is what it is. We'll get better next time. We need to get it. We need to get it in here. But these guys, they want to play. Are we replaying the set or just doing the game?
We're replaying the game. 1-1.
Okay. Just the game. So one game. Whoever wins 2 rounds finishes it off for their team. This is a 3v3. Points on the line going into the 5v5. After this is over, I am going upstairs, shutting it down, making sweet love to the old lady. This can't end any other way. Can't end any other way.
By God, he's broken her in half.
Oh, we're going to try, baby. We're going to try. Someone tell me how the Wright and Company law offices thing is up there in the left-hand corner. Can someone explain that to me?
They're just good people. They really support Street Fighter, and if you need a lawyer, I would also recommend going to Wright & Co. Law Office.
I mean, is this like a thing inside of Capcom Street Fighter 6 you can like build in?
I think it's part of they did some kind of Phoenix Wright collab here recently.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So it's actually a Capcom specific thing. That is cool. Shout out Phoenix Wright. Shout out for all you Marvel vs. Capcom fans. I heart justice. Which also the best Phoenix Wright player in the world, who is also the only who is part of the single 100,000 view YouTube video on the QCS YouTube channel.
I love that.
We have a first to
really
10 between I Heart Justice and Kane Blue River. If you can believe it or not, if you've not seen it, go watch that shit because it's incredible. Comes down to the wire.
I remember like checking out the QCS YouTube video, and that was one of the first things I saw. And it was just
oh yeah, it's our most watched YouTube video. And 4H Tim, he won the lag-infested match, and he wins the first round of the next one. He's trying to insert his dominance here. Can he do it? Gets the touch, counter hit, trade coming the other way for both players. Oh my God, 4H Tim, he's not leaving it up. He's not leaving this up to interpretation, folks. He is absolutely swinging dick right now on Navy. Oh, perfect parry. Coming the other way, going to put him in the corner. One more touch, folks, and he's going to have the level 3 finish. I'm feeling it. Are we going to watch the movie? Oh,
big block on the drive rush low, and DP's out of the pressure, though. Oh, accidentally corners himself, but at least some pressure has been established. Big drive rush low.
Okay. Got the critical art cock locked, ready to rock. Oh, one more touch is going to do it from 4H Tim. Oh, he gets it. 4H Tim wins the first set and wins the other set and proves it in front of God and everybody, baby. For the state of Alabama, they are better in this 3v3. Bama takes it, folks. I'm just going to tell you right now, Razor shutting it down. If we want to get Mason the Ogre or somebody in to finish this next one off,
we might have a two-man commentary, see how it goes.
You can do the two-man too. I know I got to get upstairs. If you haven't heard, I got some stuff to take care of. But either way it goes, been a incredible night. We're going to finish out the month of March on March 30th with our next round of the Midsouth Fight Club. I'm going to be there. Hopefully, we're going to have the Razor stream ready. Scott, I have a question. Scott, do you have a webcam on your computer?
Oh, I always have a webcam. I have 3 webcams on my computer, just in case you want those.
Because
extra.
I got a setup that is going to look incredibly sexy, but I need you on webcam for it. Possibly without your shirt on, but we'll see what happens. I think
it's funny that you think I said I owned a webcam, but also I don't own a shirt.
Okay, that's good. I thought you were about to say you don't own a webcam, but I'm so serious about it.
I'm serious. I really do have 2
I will get you a webcam if you need it. Thanks, Mason, for hanging out with us earlier. Tim, thanks for stepping up. Baby Tim, if you want to get in on the pro wrestling commentary, we'll do 3-man too. We'll go 3-man too.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time, man. That's my dream since childhood.
Oh, let's do it. Hey, but before we go, okay, Scott, who's your favorite professional wrestler of all time?
Chris Jericho.
Tim, who's your favorite all time?
I was a Hardy Boys kid.
Okay, hey, look, listen here. I'm feeling like we are all Attitude Era children ready to go. But mine goes a little back further with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, doing it for him, figure 4 all night long. 5v5 coming up. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down for the Razor commentary tonight. But thank you guys. Follow me over on Razor. Follow me on Razor 606. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. I'm on freaking TikTok. Anything you can think of, there's a Razor 606 thing. Can't guarantee you'll find any commentary or content worth, but it's going to be fun. Ink Streams, Zyson coming up. Or Zyson maybe just checking it out. Shade versus Eek coming up next. Thank you guys.
Hey, thank you, Razor. I love you, buddy.
Love you guys. Rock it on tonight.
We're going to take a quick second to look at chat while they're setting this up. I got a, what, you going to replay the set? We follow our hearts, and we needed the run back on that match. It didn't change anything, but it changed everything. Mosh Pit Messiah, let me know if you need color commentary. We're just going to roll into pro wrestling with a group of like 5 people. Fire Punk's easy. It was close though. I'm telling you, that last one I believed in the comeback from Leo. Razor606 shooting it out in chat. Love y'all. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Heck yeah, Razor. Love you, buddy. It was a good time. Uncle George, we had to work hard to get you here in the chat. I guilt tripped you too. I called you to emotionally pressure you, and it worked. You were motivated and you made this work. How you doing tonight?
Brother, you spoke to me so lovingly, so caringly, I just couldn't help but spend an entire 15 minutes troubleshooting my mic to work on a PS5 on this little bodunk setup I got going right now. I'm so happy to... We've talked about this for so long, doing commentary together.
We have. Tell me a little bit about this matchup. So we have Chun-Li versus Bison, a heavy damage boy versus the neutral queen. What do you think about this match?
So I have not seen this matchup play out personally, but I am familiar with Shade Prince. I believe I played him in the Hazard tournament months and months ago. He was the one who actually knocked me out of the tournament. Close set, but so scary.
Wow.
His neutral's really good. His use of the overhead kick is so scary.
Shade Prince, I associate him with some major BSG matches too. That really impressed me. However, Eek, we had Eek in the chat. Now we've got Eek on the screen. Eek on the mind, Eek in the dreams. Taking a convincing round one. Getting put into the pressure here by Shade Prince, though.
Oh, dude, yeah, now we're playing Street Fighter 6 again. Into the corner, and the throw loops are starting, but Eek's pushing them right back.
Chun, a really great player, or a character, but kind of bad at playing Street Fighter 6 sometimes. And just good at playing regular sauce.
Yeah, she's still got this, though. Knockdown, but guess between them.
Yeah, very much so. That's true. You know what that means, Tim. I can't believe it. Oh my God. We're going to final round. Final round, yet again. We've had so many
walking back with the low post the Psycho Crusher. The side switch pressure combo, that shit was sick.
Yeah, that was super cool. Stuck in the corner.
Perfect parry on the DI and re-DI. Give me that bar.
Very nice. Getting in here now. Oh, the secret shimmy. You don't know about it unless you're on that and just converting right into it. Gonna take
that was a very nice empty jump low conversion too. The lightning legs level 3 are knocked down in the corner and the heavy punch. Disgusting.
Wow, that's gonna take it. Yeah, super good first match from Shade Prince. You see what all the hype is about. This man cooks. Rough situation with the mine on him. Just gets out. Dude, it hurts when
somebody... target combo clips him, though. Oh! Eek dropped the conversion, but Shade was already pressing drive reversal.
One player burn out, one player near burnout, but building back up that drive.
Ooh, the neutral jump, post jump in, face the throw, but we're right back in the... And he just jumps out.
Just biding time. He's about to get that drive meter back. He's got it. He's back on board.
Oh, big drive reversal block. This is death if Shade wants it. And he wants it.
Taking that first round. Having to spend a little bit of change, but still has plenty in the bank. Shade. Man, what does Eek need to do to stop this right here? Shade just seems like he's starting to run away with this.
Man, if I knew what to tell him, I wouldn't have lost to Shade the last time I played. This man is terrifying. Oh. Oh, and just jumps back over the OD Psycho Crusher. The overhead. Yep, had to be ready with the super there.
Gotta spend it there. Okay.
Oh. He's working with the corner now. Just get out of burnout, and Shade burns himself out.
The roles have reversed. One with more health, one with more health than hungover. The other low on health, high on spirits. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, this is death if he wants to spend a little bit of meter. Oh no!
Chooses not to. Bison level 3, very high damaging. Maybe just trying to keep it for the next round.
Yeah, and it worked out for him.
Yeah,
Stayed greedy with the meter, but gets rewarded.
I can't believe it. Oh my god.
God.
We're going to final run. Shade. So this isn't my first final round, and this won't be my last. But being able to get out of the corner, spending a little bit of sauce to be there. Yo, sometimes you gotta rip it. Sometimes you gotta say, I don't care if this is the chorus. I'm taking a guitar solo, Dad. Low on health. Risky
the overhead
situation.
flips out of the air. But Shade right back on offense, working that drive meter. But it doesn't matter. Level 3. Why guess when you can just level 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Fine.
I want to comment on that situation.
Yeah, please do.
That's the Bison call out, right? So like, there's a setup that Bison will do scissors kick, and then a lot of Bisons, when they do that scissors kick setup, is they'll throw out a heavy kick, right? Shade Prince totally just called that out by throwing a jab because the heavy kick after the scissor kick is fake. That's what happened.
Oh, cool. So that was like, I know this Bison tactic. You've been lying. That's cool. Good to know.
Yeah, that's honestly something that I'm not even entirely. If a particular button is what puts you into burnout, does that button gain those like extra plus frames from you being burnt out, or does it treat it the same way?
Yeah, he was super plus there, but not plus enough to throw out like a heavy kick.
Oh, sure, of course.
Yeah, but a lot of Bisons will try to scam you with a heavy kick after that sequence.
Yeah, fantastic call out though. So, who do we have coming up next?
Yeah, let's see. They're picking right now.
Okay.
So, we'll see it in the room. Once again, thanks everybody for coming out here tonight, checking out the stream, Midsouth Fight Club. This is a really cool concept, a little bit different, a little bit of way to, you know, let us see each state's community. There's such community-driven events when it comes to, you know, physical tournaments. So it's cool to be able to use online to kind of see this. And honestly, I'm surprised about how many of these players from different states that I know. We've got a lot of people, some of which we've seen in Kentucky, and some of which we've seen on the internet machine, but really cool to see. Like I said, we just saw Shade Prince. That was a wonderful treat as well. Boomi versus Byronic. Battle of the Bees. Tim, you know either of these players?
I can't say I'm familiar with their games, but the sight of an Ultimate Master shaking my core.
So, is Ultimate Master the highest?
I believe so. Right before Legend. Don't quote me on that. I am not good enough to get there myself.
So I know that there's Master, which is regular style, Grandmaster, which is good, High Master, which does the most drugs, and Ultimate Master, Chiefin' and Crushing, is what I assume. But I'm not.
I believe you assumed right.
There we go.
And as someone who's a big fan of this character personally, I'm excited to see what Boomi. It's a character I've wanted to dabble with for a while now, and I'm excited to see some dirt. This character has it all.
Moshpit Messiah in the chat. Master, High Master, Grandmaster, Ultimate.
Gotcha.
Clearly the people that define...
After that you have Legend, which is top 500.
Oh, Legend's just flat top 500? That's cool.
Yeah, I do really appreciate them adding these different masters. It makes it so much more attainable tier MR rather than just playing until you hope to crack the top 500. I'll play days, watch you drop back down to 700, you know?
Yeah. So was that most recent season there?
Real quick, I want to report the results of the Louisiana versus Knoxville game.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Louisiana beat Knoxville 8 lives to nothing.
Ooh.
Wow. That's brutal.
Bro, excuse me, Louisiana.
You
I
didn't
was
put
not
that on the
familiar with
internet, did you? That's messed up. Eat
Yeah, I think they
streams
outlawed
that
snuff
4-8
films back in
King.
the
This is a different Tim. This is Uncle George, but I just forget and I call him Tim. Okay, we're in the match. Boomi versus Byronic. Boomi gonna show us some of this Rashid gameplay. Both of these characters pretty good at mixing you up. Byronic already burned out.
Oh,
Taking
that
the-
meaty low kick. So good. But Boomi says,
Yeah.
fuck it, just jumps right back out of the corner. Anti-air
Sometimes you
DP.
gotta do it. Wow, the pressure here. Just, I love it when players do this. You don't see it as much as you'd like, especially in this game, but they just hit a button and then they chill to watch you hang yourself in the corner. Okay, we saw that
100%. Oh, big conversion, though, and that is death.
Byronic just able to chill out and not fall for it. Sometimes patience, rarely in this game, but sometimes patience truly is the key. Okay, Boomi's setting up the same situation again. This time, is he gonna be able to make it count? No,
Goes for the meaty
again,
fireball.
Byronic.
Gets drive reversal. Big sweep, though, from Byronic. Oh, stalling in the air with that fall. So tricky.
Yeah, so rare for
Oh.
people to have ways to change their jumps in this
100%.
game. But
Oh my
always
goodness,
got
that killed. I thought he was gonna checkmate, but jeez.
You know what that means? I can't believe it.
Can't
Oh
believe it
my
either.
god. We're going to final round. Yeah, and this time we actually couldn't believe it. Finally getting level 3 on.
Oh, instant level 3. So Kimberly's jamming now. Got this walk speed power up. All this pressure becomes so much more scary now. Oh, big air to air. Oh, just walks right under the falling punch though. Big conversion in the corner. Plus frames. Get off me.
Ah, ironic, just chilling over here now. The most patient Kimberly player I've ever seen in my life, I swear.
Yeah, he only drive rushes about every 7 seconds, which is twice as long as it takes most of them to.
Yeah, most of them are just either burn out or have won within the first 5.
Oh, speaking of which, oh!
That's kind of that's a good win. That's a good win. Let me tell you something about this 404 Kings team. They're a scrappy little bunch. They gave us a run for their our money last week. It's like it was more than expected too. So like this Byronic taking a game off Boomi, that's a huge upset.
Wow. So that's good to see, because not only did Byronic take the game off of Boomi, but Byronic like had to chill a little bit to take it. And I know that is not what a Kimberly player picked that character to do. But sometimes you just gotta not fall for the traps of the sneaky snake.
Yeah, we got to be careful though. We can't praise him too much. Just immediately bust ass the next round, and then we're right back in
Yeah.
the corner. Oh, big perfect parry though. Get out of the corner, taking the pressure into the overhead. Oh, whiff throw is plus on block.
Wow, I didn't even think about that, but Rashid can just say no to that spray can setup.
Yeah, generally I see that as a way to beat somebody trying to just throw loop you in the corner as like a high risk, high reward guess on that situation. But turns out it also works against the hand very well. Oh, that gets baited.
Rooted.
Boomi says, yeah, you right. That was an upset. Watch this. We are
Both
right
players
back in
down to
again.
their final stock now. Normally, it doesn't matter how much you win by, but once again, just in case anyone's tuned in, with this team format, it's basically you either lose or you 2-0 them, or if you if they take a game off of you, you have one less stock basically. And, that can really hurt you in round 2. We'll talk about it more when we get there.
Yeah, that can be a huge deal. Typically in tournament, whether it's 2-0, 2-1, it doesn't matter. A dub's a dub. But in this particular format, drive reversal on wake up and burnout, so it's safe. But
doesn't again.
we're just letting the level 2 rip. Might be a chip out sequence. Oh, he's gonna get drive meter back just in time.
Perfect timing. Yeah. Yeah, that was getting pretty low, but
Oh, spins it all. Oh, baits out the drive reversal so well.
Adam is go 7. Sweep the leg, Boomi. Ha ha. Sweep the leg.
That combo
Use
from
the
Rashid
pocket
is always
hands.
so nasty. Decent chunk of damage and just takes you to the corner no matter where you are on the screen, it feels like. And now we're playing with that corner. Just spacing. Oh, big crouching meat. That up. Still plus. Still plus. We're always plus, buddy. Jabs out. Beautiful. Said I'm tired of dealing with that halting air momentum punch. So Byronic is eating the jab off of every one of those fireball setups that Boomi has done. Clearly expecting a throw off of it, some other type of pressure. And Boomi is just taking advantage every time. Jab, jab, special move. Oh, and now we're dealing with level 2. Punish, counter, throw. Tornado still on the screen.
I feel like the grab is just free with that or JP's level 2. It's just like, you really want me to think about the grab in this situation? Brutal. Boomi, take it.
Yeah, that was a classic Rashid round. Got a knockdown, set up level 2. The rest of the round is over because of it. One of the best supers in the game, if not the best, and you see why right there.
That level 2?
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy. I assume it's literally the best level 2 in the game.
It literally never hit him, but it allowed Boomi to get 2 throws off of it, one of which was punish counter. And then when he got the hit, while the tornado had started to disappear but still powers up his special moves, it led to like another 25-30% from a combo. And despite the super never touching Byronic, that super dealt like 70%.
Yeah, it's wild when you phrase it that way. It looked so cool too. Like, on a bias standpoint, the level 3s are a little cinematic for me, but there are some cool level 2s in this game, and that is one of them.
Yeah,
I like that. I like the Blanca one too.
The Blanca one is very not as oppressive, very similar in its application.
Yeah, it just seems so good. I hate the JP one. It makes me mad for some reason.
Brother, it makes you mad. I have yet to this day to block out a full JP level 2.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I don't see it. Like, I'm watching like these top tier tournaments and I'm like, all right, this is like Lashar versus like some other goated human. There's no way it's gonna hit, and it just does always hit. You just are screwed.
And that's not to mention when you're not even when you're using it as a just the amount of times I've seen situations where somebody like a Jake burnt out in the corner and they get like a sweep or just insert random thing here that leads to a knockdown and then they just pop a level 2. It's like, all right, well now I just have to deal with this for the next 10 seconds while my drive gauge just goes back to full. And then we get to play the game again. Like, it didn't hit you. Big deal. You're forced to up back dash, get the hell away.
It didn't hit you, but now you're broke and low on health, and you've been grabbed.
100%. Oh, we have another Chun-Li.
Yeah, where there's one Chun-Li, there's always 2. That's the scientific rule, I believe. Froku versus Rocky. We've been seeing a lot more cans. We don't have as many cans as you would expect in Kentucky.
We have virtually none in our scene. We're a sea of low tiers, but
It's surprising, especially because you think there would be somebody that just comes out of the woodwork with the tag Kentucky can.
For
That's
real.
free. Get into this game. You could be Kentucky Kid. Chat, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta live here. Chun-Li getting into this corner pressure. Froku had a pretty strong round. You know, Chun can take fast rounds, but a lot of times they're a little bit more slower paced. And you're seeing that here. Just kind of forces the fireball, wants to trick you into spending meter.
For sure. I've got a great anti-air. My crouching medium kick is incredible. Just showed there.
Yeah.
Well, I happily just, uh-oh. What's happening here? Oh, okay. Just a little gamesmanship. It didn't look laggy, but they started doing the I'm lagging jabs. Each other.
You can probably see it a little bit better too, but you know, Discord drops frames since you're viewing it instead of playing it. So sometimes what to me doesn't look laggy probably looks very laggy to them.
Sure, I get that. Oh, no lag present here.
I think the storms in the areas are causing lag to people that usually don't lag.
That would make
Makes
a lot of
sense.
sense actually. Man,
Thunder's
so
been ripping outside my window all day, so that makes sense.
Oh, really? Yeah, yesterday was bad here, but today's been all right around my area. So that was an interesting spin, right? He just used level 3 as a get off of me, but it worked? Wow, I guess it did work.
It was more so the fact that it was just a crouching light kick counter poke that immediately got hit level 3. And I was like, all right, these folks aren't lagging. If you were hit confirming off a light. Oh, yet again though, 3 anti-air DPs in a row. 4? No.
Surprised he had the nads to jump that many times though. I mean, even if it works the 4th time, that's some Mason the Ogre energy right there.
Oh, that's the beauty of fighting games right there. That you know that I know that you.
Yeah,
There's no chance I'd ever do this again, right? Tee-hee. Watch this.
To make a big Uncle George quote, sometimes he'll yell at his opponent, "Why would you do that?" And finally getting to throw a fireball.
Oh. He said, I got anti-air DPs too. I'm just going to Dragon Lash you over and over.
Double Dragon Lash. And a 1.
Oh, big conversion, and that's death. Beautiful work from Froku. That combo's so sick.
Yeah, really smooth, looking smooth. Felt in control the majority of the match. You love to see it.
We are right back in. Oh, round start foot kick gets perfect parried. Oh.
It is funny that they check for the lag after doing like very, very high reaction things every time.
There's a very interesting little mid-range fireball game going right now.
Yeah.
Both of them just daring the other one to jump.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a
the
very
meaty overhead, but drops it.
Wow.
Ooh, what a sweep.
Punishing the whiff medium kick from Chun. You don't see that very often.
Oh, no. That felt like it had to be a missed input, but oh, wake up level 1. Damage corrects all mistakes. Oh, checking the drive rush very well.
Yeah, that's a really cool call out.
Oh, just walk up, just poke him in the mouth. First round of Froku. Big crouching medium kick conversion to the wall. Get off me, I'm not guessing. And we're back to this mid-range fireball game. Oh! Rocky's the first one to take the bait and jump, but Froku wasn't ready for it.
Right in there. Yet again, seeing this. I love that Chun combo. Any combo where your character stands on their head mid-combo, I am a fan. Yes, that means I also like Jamie combo.
Yeah, spinning bird kick is an animation of a bygone era, but still feels good to see.
Yeah, like it makes less and less sense as the games look better, but I'm glad we still have it.
Hell of a conversion from takes it 2-0.
Man, this
Chun-Li
team
dominating
has
today.
tons. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Chun's a plenty. You know when Zyson talks, that little lady that says microphone on before he speaks?
His personal assistant, I'm aware.
Yeah, you think she's single?
I don't know, man. I've learned to not talk to women who hang around Zyson. So.
Learn to not talk to women that say the same thing over and over again. Bad sign. Great match. Froku looking pretty dominant, but honestly, it was fun to watch from both sides. I think my favorite time was the time that Rocky jumped that fourth time and it worked. And like you said, it's like, isn't that just fighting games though?
100%. Why would I ever do this?
Yeah.
That's exactly why I'm going to do it.
This game looking good. I don't know if I talked to you about it, but I finally caught up with Capcom Cup and saw all of it, and I loved it. I thought it was really fun to watch this year. What did you think?
It was a blast, man. I mean, the expected people did well for the most part. There was a few disappointments, you know. Wanted to see Punk go a little deeper. I've always been a big IDOM fan. It's kind of sad that he didn't do well in his bracket. Watching Broski roast the round robin in his pool though was a lot of fun. You know, as an Aki enjoyed myself. He's one of my favorite content creators to watch, so seeing him really put in some work at a high level was super cool to see. But then the ultimate surprise, of course, came from his pool in Blaz, the literal toddler that nearly won $1 million.
And honestly, I think what was so crazy about Blaz it wasn't even like this kid's doing good. It's like this kid's doing some crazy awesome shit. Like
he for real 90% of that tournament looked like the best player in. Like if he has a little experience behind him and doesn't get nervous spots, I can't blame him. He's playing a $900,000 money match. That's as nervous as you're ever going to be.
Yeah, for real. And I mean, you're playing
his nerves a little. Oof.
Yeah. It's like what's scary about seeing Blaz's performance. Obviously, it was amazing, but on top of that, it's like this is before he has veteran hands. Like your fourth tournament, you don't have any fear. You're just angry that you didn't win your first 3 tournaments.
100%. He gives me real big early Sonic Fox vibes, and you know I'm an NRS apologist, and I have fond memories of watching Sonic Fox run through people at EVO, like 15 years old. Very similar situation. And it's like, give Blaz 3 years. That's the best player on the planet, in my opinion. Oh, we have an Aki on screen.
We have Tim's favorite character.
Ooh, my girl.
An Aki player. And pretty familiar with this matchup, too, because we have quite a few Kimberlys. Uncle George, what do you think about this? What's going on here?
So, my personal opinion on the matchup is it seems to be pretty even. Aki is blessed with a plethora of anti-airs to all of Kimberly's various shenanigans, whether she stalls her momentum in the air or jumps in at you. But I compare it a lot to how I talk about every time me and Mason, how I tend to play Manon against him, because the way he can vary his anti-air is very similar to me, in that Aki might have a correct answer for everyone, but she has one answer for everyone, and recognizing that answer at the correct time is very. But who knows? I'm not familiar with Call. I'm gonna go ahead and make a safe assumption they are better at the game than I am, and I believe if they make all the correct guesses on those, this matchup can very much so be in their favor. But right now, is eating a big combo in the corner. Took game 1, but it's a hard knockdown situation, and just eats the jab. I would have taken throw too. I get it. Round start EX slide though. Ooh.
Yeah, an interesting start to the round.
Immediately taught me a new conversion too. Counter hit medium kick into sweep. I didn't know that existed. That's sick.
Wow. I love it when that happens. You just see something on screen, and you know, this is the Scott quote. We had an Uncle George quote earlier. You can do that?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of doing that, It's
You,
done.
I'll tell you one thing I knew that you could do. It's that right there, man. Some things never change. Game gets patched, some things never change.
Yeah, one thing that will never change is eating a button in the corner where your opponent has 3.5 or more meter drive rush.
Yeah, you're just gonna hurt really bad from that.
Oh, now we throw looping. Oh, get shim.
Cammy.
Can set up, gets thrown. It was off a counter hit. Oh, but
Yeah,
beautiful
just
drive
end it.
rush.
Why not?
And there's one thing about both these characters. They have very weird, but also very limited defensive options. Oh, what a neutral. Oh, can't get the conversion, though. I would have tried the same stuff. I fully understand.
Doesn't get a punish for doing something smart, and then actually gets punished for it. You hate to see it.
The drive rush into immediate snake stance command grab, though. One of my personal favorites. Beautiful to see. Oh, but gets shimmied mid-screen again. Knockdown into the corner. What's the setup?
Lightning into the corner. This character has so much carry across the stage.
Any combo Kimberly gets to end into the little slide kick. Just, it's similar to how I talked about Rashid. It feels like no matter where you are, it's just going to drag you to the corner.
You're in the corner now. Oh, that's cool. Are you in Atlanta? Are you in Memphis? You're in the corner now.
Oh, beautiful shimmy. Oh, that conversion's... I get it. Now we're just back in the neutral. Oh.
Yeah, Cal with a pretty huge life advantage. Not really worried about it. And that plays like multiple levels on this too. Like, even just above just having the regular life advantage, it's just so nice to not be stressed out against a Kimberly player. So you can play so much better when it's not all on the line.
You could see that life advantage get to Duke as well. The classic Kimberly, I'm tired of playing this only garbage. I'm going to teleport over it.
Yeah, I thought I would have won by now. Screw this round.
Oh, but now Duke is in burnout. Or Cal's in burnout. Eating the pressure. Oh, barely reaches the wall, and that's death. Good stuff to Duke. Played the matchup well. Kept their pressure very smart.
Razor606 in chat. Wanted to let y'all know I was thinking about you at least half the time. Well, next time, make it all the time. Si se puede. Great to have you in chat, Razor. Appreciate you. Good commentary. Good times. GG's. That was a good match, too.
Yeah, that was a fun one to watch. Learn some new things.
Yeah, that's
it's always fun to watch another Aki play, see the various options they decide to take.
Man, Tim,
And,
you know what one of
Duke
my problems I think with this game was? I don't think I ever found my character, you know?
Yeah.
I
I
don't
fully
know,
understand. Your Chun-Li was cooking for a while, though, man.
But do you see
nasty.
me as a Chun player? You know what I mean? Am I a Chun player?
Yes, but no.
A man with identity.
You were the classic case of someone who rides the line between playing the most missionary character possible, but also enjoying like your party hards.
Yeah, it's weird, and I haven't found it in Strut. Maybe I'm a Chun player, but I think so. The only reason I picked Chun in Street Fighter 6 was because I'd always wanted to play Chun in a game, and I never had. It wasn't like, man, this character in this version of the game. It was just like, well, I'm not going to play Ryu in a game ever again. Luke gives me nightmares. I just can't hang out with that fuckboy. You know, I don't want people associating him with me.
Oh, I would hate to talk to Luke in reality in person, but man, I kind of enjoy playing that character in the game.
Battle of the
heavy punch
DLC
is so ignorant. I love it.
It really is. Battle of the DLCs here. Luke, I get to punch you from comically far out versus Bison, I get to rob you from comical situations. And we'll see who the real Joker is. Razor wanted to let you all know. Oh, sorry, I already read that one. I know it's hard to commentate with me because I never shut up, but you guys are awesome. Razor, it is easy to commentate with you. You are fantastic, and we just have to let you soar. Thank you so much, buddy. Seriously, always wonderful. God, you make commentating as easy as Bison makes this game look. Tim, anytime I see a Bison player, it just seems like you get to go in and do the dirt.
Because you kind of do. So many buttons that are just completely like rep over and over. This conversion, so disgusting. Yeah. So much damage into another bomb set, and now he's eating the pressure again.
It does a lot of damage, and it's basically still your turn. That bomb just means that. I mean, unless you're super familiar with.
Oh, what a button! Yugo made the mistake of trying to do something one time.
Razor, easy like Sunday morning. Yes, sir. Yeah, we have Sunday morning, Sunday night here at Midsouth Fight.
We're back in the corner with another bomb set. And I love how they just back off every single bomb set and just like, what are you supposed to do? Are you going to try to approach me? You have a bomb on you.
Yeah.
You're on a time limit.
How bad is the block stun from the bomb?
It is going to, from my knowledge, leave you plus enough to do damn near anything you want to when it explodes. Wow. I'm sure there's some ways that Bison players will own and dry rush overhead. Disgusting. I'm sure there are ways that...
We've seen all the Bison players do that tonight.
Oh yeah, it's so good. Verges on the corners of reactable, but when Bison feels your mid stack so deep, just so difficult to react to the time. Now, that's one way to not care about the bomb. Wake up DP, get off me.
Does anything make the bomb go away?
Hitting Bison.
Okay, noted. So that does work that way. I was pretty sure that. Now Luke finally getting to play the game. Yugo.
Bomb set again. Oh, big perfect parry though. Works their way out of the corner. Oh, tries to get fancy by baiting out with a... Yep. Disgusting. Had one moment to apply pressure. Tried to get a little fancy by faking the flicker. Bison did not care. Button, kill you.
Yeah, it just seemed like he had one chance to play the game, Yugo, and it did not go. He did not get to play for very long. GG's both competitors. Good stuff. Good stuff. I was flexing earlier. I think it was before you were in chat, though. This is my 12th tournament of the weekend.
Nice. I know Arcade Bo took up your entire life this week.
Thursday through Sunday.
Woo. Yeah, I was scared you wouldn't be working with us tonight. I assumed that Expo was still going on. I don't know what time it ended today.
It ends earlier today. It ended at 4 or 5, and then we had loadout. And then I literally got done with loadout and came here. So... we're trying to see, maybe this is still going on. It is. Zyson said GG's, but he was just tricking the opponents. Now, a lot of people think when Zyson's TOing, he's not trying to mix up his friends. Zyson's always trying to mix you up. Legato, it's not 256, it's all Bama. Gotcha. Racer instead of waiting until the end of... Does anyone else mess the Street Fighter 4 tactic where the exact moment in your super where you kill gets the screen freeze? Oh, I do kind of like that. That's a little specific. That's cool.
Yeah, I do wish, with like particular level 2s and stuff, though, that they would just play fully out, even if they kill early in this game. It's always disappointing when a Luke is a level 2, and he hits you twice and it kills, and then it just doesn't even finish the whole animation.
Yeah, it just doesn't give the right aesthetic. So is Boomi the only person left? Did they have to make the miracle run?
Nah, Boomi has 1 life left, but Alabama has 7 lives total versus Froku's 2.
So
Yeah,
Froku has to make the dream
Yeah.
run back. That's who it is?
Yeah, and it's a dream running as a all-star cast of Alabama's players. So it's a Hail Mary of a shot.
And it is not starting off hot. Froku spent the entire first round in the corner and is right back there again.
This is a
Are we
rough
gonna deal with a
situation.
level 2 on wake up? Yep.
Bet you we are.
Big block on the overhead though. All things
The first
considered,
time. Go ahead.
all things considered, as best as a level 2 could have gone for you, I say as he gets perfect.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. It's like that was rough, but also it worked out better than those level 2s have in the other matches we saw. So Froku down to their final health, final life in this. It's gonna have to make a run back of dreams, but Froku just might
what
be
a
able to do it.
conversion out of the air from the fireball.
Yeah, really interesting. Super unique to Rashid that he can do that because of that weird, that unique fireball arc. It's not looking good, man. This is
Tries
not
to
what you
shimmy
want
for a
to
throw
see.
there. Oh, baits the DP. And that is another perfect.
Okay, this could be the final round. Froku gonna have to find a way to get inside Boomi's head, but Boomi just looking unstoppable. Look at this.
Oh my god. The disrespect.
What the heck? Is he faster in the tornado?
He gets various power-ups while the tornado is on screen.
That
It
looks
applies
like
to
a
a couple
monument.
special moves and various other things. Too much for me to
Look-
count. Oh.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, let it rip. You gotta get out of there. Oh,
That conversion though. Oh. Roku with a big opportunity here. Still got meter to his name. Oh, Boomi just completely disrespects the pressure.
wow. Goes for the yellow overhead there. Does not work, but it's a pretty clever idea. Need some. Oh,
What a
trying to
throw
find
break.
something.
Oh.
Yeah, Boomi just still in it.
Oh, and that's it. Wonderful choice. Not enough health to re-DI back, I don't believe. Saying you better have level 1 on deck right now. It's a hard thing to ask
Nice
for Froku.
try. Nice try, Froku. Yeah, good moves. Honestly, was in it until the last hit, which was really cool. Yeah, GG's for all of the players that played today. Really great matches, honestly. Super hyped. As somebody that just loves watching this game, this one was a good one. I'm excited to see all of these players next time they're on. I'm a Boomi fan now. I didn't think I'd ever like anybody calling me a boomer, but I guess Boomi's brought it out in me. I wasn't
Yeah,
a
that man is
boomer
terrifying.
until I started watching Boomi.
It's a shame we don't have a solid Rashid to practice it. And
I
someone like
know.
Boomi is gonna be very hard to deal with because of that. Looked fantastic every match he played.